Welcome to episode 36 of the Clive Barker podcast. This is Jose's wedding extravaganza. So, as most of you know, Jose has moved from Portugal to California, so there wasn't anybody on his side of on the groom's side of the wedding. Except for me. Because I flew down from Alaska to come to the wedding, and I was thinking, I should probably record some of this. There was only me there at the wedding, and I know we've got hundreds of listeners out there, so wanted to let you be a part of it. So I've got some of the highlights here. You'll have to forgive me. I wasn't supposed to have a cell phone out. It was supposed to be turned off, so I was trying to hide it and be sneaky. So you'll hear a lot of rustling and noises in the middle of the ceremony and stuff. Forgive me for that. This was a lot of fun. It was March 15th, 2013. In the chapel of Mandalay Bay Resort, Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, well, this is episode 36 of the Clive Barker podcast.
Yeah, I was fixing the tie when the guy came in, and I just put the jacket.
It's comfortable, or so?
A little tight, but that's normal.
I always hate that button.
I got a haircut before I flew to the United States because I knew that I would be having to. Oops.
Then was there one more from here?
I stuck it in my pocket. Okay. I don't know if that's all right.
All right. Do you guys have any questions?
I'm fine. So,
I went on the roller coaster today in the New York. Yeah, roller coaster.
Dear Sara, I'd like to quote something from my favorite writer, Clive Barker. Dear Sara, we are born divided and long for unity. We're joined to everything that was.
All right, folks. I'm going to need everyone except Jose and Sara.
Okay.
So you guys want to go ahead and have a seat in the chapel?
Okay.
I guess.
May we all rise for the entrance of the bride? Presents Sarah to be married to Jose today.
I do. I'm Sarah's father.
And all the guests may be seated. Well, Sarah, Jose, a marriage is a uniting of two people, two lives, two hearts onto one common path. It's a path the two of you will both share together in life from this day forward. It's what you're celebrating today before your friends and your family who are with you. And everyone in this world is searching for a certain someone they might share this life with. A husband, a wife, a soulmate. Most importantly, someone you can share an unconditional love with, a commitment, a friendship with. If I could have the rings, please. Now, these rings that the two of you are both exchanging, they're a symbol of this love the two of you will both promise to one another. Firstly, they're made of a material that will never tarnish, showing that this love the two of you both share together should never tarnish, but remain always as it is this very moment. And second, the ring's also being made in an unbroken circle, having no end. There should be no end to this love the two of you both share together. Now, if the two of you both wish to be united into this estate of marriage and to exchange these rings, I'll ask you both to turn, face one another, join your hands together. Jose, in accepting Sarah to be your lawfully wedded wife, would you please answer, I do?
I do.
Sarah, in accepting Jose to be your lawfully wedded husband, would you please answer, I do?
I do.
I know the two of you have prepared some vows you'd like to share with each other. Now, Jose, I'll ask if you would go first, please.
Yes. Thank you. My favorite writer, Clive Barker, once said, "We're born divided and long for union. We're joined to everything that was, is, and will be." I dreamed I spoke in another's language. I dreamed I lived in another's skin. I dreamed I was my own beloved. I dreamed I was a tiger's kin. I dreamed that Eden lived inside me, and when I breathed, a garden came. I dreamed I knew all of creation. I dreamed I knew the Creator's name. I dreamed, and this dream was the finest, that all I dreamed was real and true, and we would live in joy forever, you and me and you. Today I affirm my love to you, Sarah, as I invite you in front of friends and family to share my life. In you, I discovered a beautiful, intelligent woman, and I promise to respect and love you forever. With kindness, unselfishness, and trust, I vow to help create a life that we'll both cherish, inspiring your love for me and mine for you. I vow to be honest, caring, and truthful, to love you as you are, and to grow older by your side as your lover and best friend.
Ring. If you place it in Sarah's left hand.
My dear Sarah, I offer you this ring as a token of my love for you.
You doing okay?
Yes, I'm going to play.
Just take a deep breath.
There you go.
Sarah.
What great mystery in life to find my soulmate after an arduous journey across the sea. Want to show how beautiful life can be, as well as how to defeat obstacles. Meeting someone so wonderful came with a price, to spend most of our time apart. It was painful to be without someone to give you more support, or to share moments of pleasure. But this separation put my patience to the test, in which I passed. My view on love can be quoted by the Portuguese epic poet Luís Vaz de Camões. Love is a fire that burns unseen, a wound that aches yet isn't felt, an always contentment, a pain that rages without hurting, a longing for nothing but too long, a loneliness in the midst of people, a never feeling pleased when pleased, a passion that gains when in thought. It's being enslaved with your own free will. It's counting your defeat a victory. It's staying loyal to your killer. But if it's so self-contradictory, how can love, when love chooses, bring human hearts into sympathy?
Place it upon Jose's left hand.
My dear Jose, my love for you is eternal. As a symbol of my undying love for you, I present you this ring of gold, yellow as the morning dawn, and precious as our life together. I vow to not be not only your wife, but your lover, your mentor, your muse, and your friend until either of us leave the earth. Amo te muito com todo meu coração e alma.
Today, before your friends and your family, you are given, each to the other, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, for sickness and in health, everything that you want to be. Now, being that the two of you have both consented together to be joined in lawful wedlock, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Nevada, I now pronounce you husband and wife, and you may kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. and Mr. Latom.
Yep. If you hold it closer to the flower.
Okay. No one saw that. Who saw that?
No one saw that.
Sipping our flowers. Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so both of you ladies are going to hold the flowers close to your hip there. So hold closer to the flower part. There you go. And then ladies, bend that front knee for me.
Oh, I just want to
Just the girls? Just the girls. All right.
Just the girls.
You just got kicked out.
Your parts.
I got a chance to sit down now.
So let's have one of you on each side of Sarah.
Okay.
For mine, once I was up there, wasn't nervous anymore because it's like,
Yeah.
it's all the planning and details and stressing out about it. It's like once you're up there, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff anymore.
Right. Thanks again for coming.
Oh yeah, that was just cool.
One.
Yay!
There we go.
My toast to you. Good health. Okay, forget about the kids. Okay. Cats.
Maybe one. Maybe two. You never know.
I don't know. A soccer team sounds pretty good to me.
Jessica, listening to
I'll do my best.
I can't believe this is happening. Make someone such a surprise. Life is full of surprises. I mean, you just
just go around and meet someone. It's like, well, and then 3 years later, you're going to get married to this person.
Yeah.
So, accept the surprises as little parts of happiness to life. And, like, I found this one here.
I'll drink that.
I guess what I said in the marriage vows, still applies.
Good tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day.
But I'm really happy that I met you almost by accident. One of those little happy accidents that happens.
Just like, oh, go for me. Hey, why don't you guys go gather for lunch?
I was just going for lunch, and she showed up. And,
Same here.
And we started going out. I had absolutely no intentions of starting anything romantic with you. But then we just started talking and we couldn't stop. I mean, it was just like, yeah. And then your birthday was coming up, and you had a flight trip planned for the Azores. And you were like, yeah.
The Azores. It was my little single it was just birthday trip, and I'm just like,
And she was like, well, I'm going to cancel the trip because I met you and, we got something going on here and I don't want to be away from you because you were there for a month in Portugal. And I said, that's silly, I'll just get a ticket and go with you. And so...
Seems like the thing to do.
I booked that ticket and I was like, I got on the plane with you. We missed the flight, actually. And I was getting on the plane. I was like, what am I doing? And I'm like, let's see what happens. And when I came back, I was absolutely sure I wanted to be with you. And then, I went to the United States for the first time in my life. I met your beautiful family, Paul, Vita, Amy, and Sasha, the kitty cat. And I just felt like, I'm really comfortable with this. This is something that I see it working out really well. And, you were just so in love with me, and I was so in love with you. And we bought the ring. We went to Cedar Park. And we went to...
We did this whole cliche of, proposals. Like, we went to Cedar Point, and
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Let's go on the Ferris wheel. I knew what was going on. It's like, all right, I played along with it. And we waited up to the top of the Ferris wheel, and we put out the ring. So.
I went down on one knee.
Well, not really. Not quite.
Okay,
you did. All right.
I did. You were telling me, don't take off the safety belt. And I'm like, So down on me, and I was like, Sarah, I was afraid of a lot of these roller coasters, but there's something I'm not afraid to do, which is ask you to be my wife.
And you said no, you was going to jump.
And so you started crying, and everybody in the Ferris wheel started clapping. It was a fun moment. And the next day, we were sunburned.
I was red as a... Yeah. No, we got worse sunburn when we went to that water park the following week.
Yeah, we lost skin afterwards. Yeah. Everyone's house about it. It's true. So to make this toast is huge. So I'm just going to say, thank you very much to everybody for being here. And I'm happy that you all managed to come to Vegas. And my family also is watching the marriage on the internet. So
you got your eyes shut.
All right, cheers, guys. Cheers.
All right, well, this is some kind of prompt too.
Yeah, I know.
I was trying to sneak away without nobody noticing.
Well, I am just very happy that you have found somebody that can put up with you.
Thank you. That's a
No, because I'm just so happy because Joe is such a great guy.
Oh.
And, you guys are just so cute together. And I know you guys...
Ryan?
You're putting all the guests on the spot here.
No, I want to say something. The best man.
Best man, speak up.
Yeah.
All right.
Honorary best dude here. All right.
A great taste for books.
Well, I just only recently met you, and Jose in person. We've been apparently talking on the phone for every other week for a year now.
Yeah.
As well as blogging.
Yes.
How long you guys met each other on the Hellraiser blog?
Oh, geez, a few years ago, I guess.
Yeah, it's like 06 or
06 or something like that, yeah.
Well, say it's probably.
Yeah. Yeah, so you seem really happy together. I'm happy for you. Congratulations.
As Clive Barker would put it.
Yeah. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, so that was about 20 minutes worth of snippets and highlights from Jose and Sara's wedding, which it was a fun thing to be at, and I'm glad that I went. And congratulations again to Jose and Sara. And this was the Clive Barker podcast. Next time we have a special guest, and so I'll let you guess who that's going to be. But that you'll want to stay tuned for that. If our website is at www.clivebarkercast.com. We're on iTunes, so you leave us a review there if you could. You can join us on Facebook. There's a Facebook page, and of course the Occupy Midian group. On Twitter, we're at BarkerCast and at Occupy Midian. And the forum for the Clive Barker podcast is clivebarkerfans.com/forum. All right, well, that's it for this episode. It's a shorter one than usual, so you get a little bit of a break from hearing us. And we'll see you next time.